Hey, what's up, guys? It's Beyond Average here. So it's been a while since I've made an actual YouTube video on this channel. But one thing that I can say is that I've been locked in heavy on my mind, getting my mind right. And the other thing that I've been doing is I've been locked in on my trading. So that way, once we get back on social media, I can start pushing some trading content, right? And just keeping up with my trading journey, right? But today I have a very, it should be a good video, right? Just listen up, take notes. But one thing that I must say is this, right? This thing that I've shifted in my mind, it's been helping me a lot, especially in my day-to-day life, right? And how I procrastinate less and less as the day goes, right? So going into it, right? What you want to do is when you stop looking into your life as in like 5 years from now, or let's say 2 years from now, right? And you start looking at your life as day by day, right? Because you know how they say, like, the only moment you can control is your current moment, the moment that you're in, right? So the mistake that I used to do is I used to think of my life in like 5 years, 10 years, right? And then one thing that used to happen to me is that when I go into my day, sometimes I'll procrastinate with that day and do nothing, complete nothing with that day, because I already perceived put in my mind that in 5 years I'll become somebody. In 5 years I'll become very successful, right? But that was a lie that I was just telling myself, because unless you do something now, then the future, the 5 years or 10 years, whatever you have in your mind, won't happen, right? But that was just an illusion that I was putting into my mind. And every single day, right, I would be like, okay, well, nothing happened today, right? I was very distracted. I just scrolled around whole day. But you know what? I have tomorrow. Tomorrow will come, and then my friends will hit me up, and I'll go hang out with my friends, blah, blah, blah. And that day will get wasted, right? And I wouldn't complete everything on that I have on schedule. And then the next day will come, right? And then it's like another distraction. Until you come to realize, you're like, damn, a year has passed, 2 years has passed. And you're like, where'd all the time go? Right? And you come to realize that whenever we tell ourselves that, oh, 5 years, 10 years, it's almost like a big illusion, right? Because the only moment that we can control is right now. What I do right now is the only thing that's going to create the future 5 years or 10 years from now. What I do right now is what's going to create the success that I'll be looking forward to into the future. If I don't do nothing right now, guess what? The success doesn't matter. I might as well forget it. That's the mindset shift that I switched up to, right? So every single day when I come into my days, right, I only think about, okay, what can I do right now to achieve the success that I want into the future? What can I do right now, right? Whether it's to create a video on my social media, right? Whether it is like to backtest a lot more on my trading, I create a system for my trading, whatever it is, read books, right? Go to the gym. What can I do right now so I can have the success that I've envisioned, right? The vision that I have in my future. If you shift your mind like that, well, you start thinking of right now, what can I do right now to create that future vision? Guess what? You start procrastinating less, because now you can look at it this way. You judge each day whether it's a successful day or not, right? So if you end up wasting a whole day, then I always tell myself like, damn, so the future is not happening then. The 5 years, the 10 years, it's not happening because I didn't do nothing today. I didn't read my books. I didn't listen to my sermon. I didn't, lock in on the gym. I didn't, what else? I didn't, I guess read books or any type of self-development that you can think of that's going to make you a better person, right? You did not do the things that you said you're going to do that day, but then, right? But since you've switched your mind to think of of a daily basis on the daily basis rather than the 5 to 10 years, you start to see how that future that you have into your mind, how it won't happen, or it won't be happening, because you can judge your day, right? You can judge your days by each day and see how you can judge your success by each day and see how that's like really gonna get you to where you want to be, right? When I change this stuff, I'm telling you, things it's just a lot better, because a day can already tell me if I'm going to be successful in the future or not. Today can already tell me if I'm going to be successful or not in the future, based on the things that I complete today, based on the things that I do. If I don't read, I didn't listen to my sermon, I didn't backtest, I just hung around, scrolled, hung out with negative people, all these different things, guess what? Then the future is not happening. I'm fooling myself, or I'm just lying to myself. I'm delusional, right? But anyways, I just want to keep this video short. But if anything you get in this video, just remember this, right? Change your perspective to thinking of your day, of success, of your success, right? Each day at a time, right? Think of it at the end of the day. Look at yourself and say, wow, how successful am I? How close did I get to the future, the 5-year future that I have in my mind, right? How close, based on this day right now, how close did I get to it? And if it's nothing, then guess what? You lying to yourself. That future ain't happening, because you can only control today. You can only control right now, this moment. You can't control what happens into the future, right? But the only way you can kind of predict what's gonna happen into the future is what you do right now. And that's something that I switched out. I was like, damn, I can't waste today. There's no such thing as, oh, I have tomorrow, because there's no tomorrow for me, right? Because I'm not thinking in a 5 to 10 year plan. I'm thinking like, hey, I need to get my things done today, right? And if I don't get them done today, then I'm not gonna be successful. And this mindset that I'm talking about is gonna change everything for you. But anyways, guys, I hope this video helps somebody out there. Other than that, I'll see you guys in another video. I'll be a lot more consistent with it. I'll start trying to post here a lot more than usual, right? Since I've been locked in and just working on myself. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.